Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Tamra Judge defends Katie Ginella, says that RHOC cast's pile-on is backfiring because fans love her. Tamra Judge isn't holding back when it comes to sharing her thoughts on the growing tension between Real Housewives of Orange County stars Shannon Beater and Katie Ginella. Tamra Judge defends Katie Ginella, says that RHOC cast's pile-on is backfiring because fans love her three. While drama is never far from the RHOC franchise, Tamra has a theory about what's really going on and why Shannon seems so focused on Katie. I think she doesn't really have a whole lot going on in her life right now, Tamra, 57, told Us Weekly exclusively while attending Alexis Bellino's bridal shower on August 16. I think that she doesn't have kids at home. She doesn't have a husband or a boyfriend. I think she's trying to make the best of what she's got. I think it's a little over the top. Tamra Judge defends Katie Ginella, says that RHOC cast's pile-on is backfiring because fans love her for. Tamra admitted she wasn't present for the now infamous outburst in New Orleans, but word of it still reached her and she wasn't impressed. The whole thing is a little bit ridiculous in my mind, she said of the event. Yeah, Katie did some things and Katie repeated some things, but you'll see how that plays out. While the drama continues to unfold on screen, with co-stars like Jennifer Pedranti and Gretchen Rossi questioning Katie's trustworthiness, particularly whether she leaked personal information to bloggers, Tamra hasn't completely written her off. I honestly have not seen Katie since the last time we filmed together, but we definitely have DM'd back and forth, Tamra revealed. I know what it's like to be an outsider with these girls and how hard it can be, and I think it's backfiring. I think that the fans love her, and I think whenever there's a gang-up like that, it doesn't go over well, and there's more to come on that, so I can't really say more. Tamra acknowledges Katie has made some missteps, but says the reaction doesn't match the crime. Did she mess up? She did, Tamra admitted. Is she a terrible person who's a danger to society? No. In the sun-drenched world of the Real Housewives of Orange County, few things are as certain as drama. It's the lifeblood of the franchise, the glittering tension that keeps viewers tuning in week after week. And this season, much of that drama has revolved around newcomer Katie Ginella, the poised yet fiery fresh face whose arrival shook up the long-standing dynamics of the group. But while some of the cast members have made it their mission to challenge, critique, and some would say, bully Katie, not everyone is joining in on the attack. Enter Tamra Judge, the outspoken veteran who knows the Housewives machine better than most. Always sharp-tongued and quick to defend those she believes are misunderstood, Tamra has come out swinging in Katie's defense, and she insists that the relentless pile-on from the other women is backfiring in spectacular fashion. Fans love her, Tamra declared in a recent interview, doubling down on her support. The more the cast gangs up on Katie, the more relatable and likable she becomes to people watching at home. What they think is tearing her down is actually building her up. When Tamra Judge has something to say, she doesn't hold back, especially when it comes to defending someone she thinks is being unfairly targeted. And this season on The Real Housewives of Orange County, that someone is none other than Katie Ginella, the new face who has somehow become the lightning rod for drama within just a handful of episodes. While the rest of the cast seems eager to poke, prod, and test Katie's limits, Tamra is standing firm in her corner. In true Tamra fashion, she's not only defending Katie but also calling out her fellow housewives for what she sees as a strategic, but ultimately failing, pile-on. Fans love her, Tamra reportedly said, her voice equal parts matter of fact and warning, and the more you gang up on her, the more you're just proving her point. It's backfiring. Katie Ginella's breakout season. Every Housewives franchise has its breakout moments. Sometimes it's a fight, sometimes it's a shocking confession, sometimes it's an unforgettable one-liner that echoes through the Bravo-verse. But with Katie Ginella, it's been something more organic. The golf journalist turned OC housewife entered the scene with a calm confidence and dry humor that immediately set her apart. She wasn't trying too hard, fans noted. She wasn't desperately clawing for screen time. Instead, she played it cool, gave a little side-eye when necessary, and delivered enough personal storyline to feel authentic. And just like that, she became a fan favorite. But the strange part? Her popularity seemed to rub the rest of the cast the wrong way. The group versus Katie. By mid-season, viewers had already noticed the pattern: subtle digs at Katie's marriage, side conversations questioning her authenticity, and more than one dinner devolving into a full-blown interrogation. On camera, it came across as textbook Housewives behavior: new girl hazing, testing the waters, trying to see what she's made of. But this time it wasn't landing. Instead of exposing cracks in Katie's veneer, the constant questioning only highlighted the cracks in everyone else's strategy. Fans rallied on social media, calling Katie refreshing, real, and exactly what RHOC needed. And in swooped Tamra Judge, the self-proclaimed hottest housewife in the OC, and the cast member with the sharpest instincts for audience reaction. Tamra speaks out. Tamra isn't always known for being a protector. She's stirred her fair share of drama over the years. But when she takes someone under her wing, it means something. She sees Katie as the underdog whose rise the rest of the cast is unintentionally fueling. "Look, we've all been the new girl," Tamra told a podcast host recently. "And I get it. You want to test them. You want to see if they're really Housewives material. But with Katie, the problem is she's handling it better than anyone expected. She doesn't crack, she doesn't beg for acceptance, and she doesn't take the bait. That drives people crazy. But fans love it." According to Tamra, what the other women fail to realize is that Housewives is no longer just about who dominates the dinner table fight. In the Bravo universe of 2025, the real battle plays out online, where memes, tweets, and TikTok edits shape public opinion faster than any storyline can. And the internet has already decided. Katie's the winner of this season, Tamra quipped. The Bravo audience effect. Longtime viewers know the power of fan reception. Just ask Shannon Beater, who has survived more feuds than one can count, or Heather Dubrow, who was essentially summoned back to the show by audience demand. Housewives live and die by fan approval, and right now, Ginella has that approval in spades. Clips of Katie rolling her eyes at petty drama rack up millions of views. Fans post screenshots of her golf clap shade. Twitter threads dissect her calm takedowns and her refusal to play by the usual OC rulebook of screaming until you win. And Tamra Judge, who has weathered enough seasons to recognize a shift in the tide, is taking note. "People underestimate how much fans control the narrative," she explained. "When they love you, you can survive anything. When they don't, it doesn't matter how many receipts you bring to reunion. And Katie? She's got them eating out of her hand." The backfire factor. So what happens when the cast piles on one person, but the audience falls in love with that person? Simple, it backfires. Instead of exposing Katie as a weak link, the constant group criticism has made her look like the level-headed hero of the season. While her castmates spiral into screaming matches, Katie calmly sips her drink and raises an eyebrow. When they accuse her of being calculated, she simply responds with, "Or maybe I just don't like yelling at women I barely know." It's the kind of deadpan delivery Housewives fans adore, and the more her co-stars try to break her, the more the internet declares her Queen Katie.